testing. Alright, hopefully that sound works. Well, today we were going to be playing Holocure, which is a game that I have some bit of experience playing. This is a brand new save, so I think that we shall start with my Oshi Kiara. And we're just going to get right into it. Yes, I do not care. So, essentially we're running around collecting these things. If you've never played Holocure before, I believe it is probably still the most popular game on Steam still. Let's see. Go ahead and pick up that old boost. It's so slow on a new file. Let's see. Let's start with our basic stuff. One of my favorite things about Holocure, just being interacting with the different talents, collecting all the random nonsense. We will take the risk. The damage increase is really good here. So KFP running around. God, I literally forgot how glacial this is. Grab a healing item, which is good to start with just for, you know. I know that Kiara has a passive self-healing, but it's always good to just be able to get more. Body Pillow is probably my favorite upgrade, honestly. Just, it synergizes a lot with some of the other stuff you can get for not taking damage. I've always believed that Sake does not get the reduction when you have the body pillow, and I will choose to remain ignorant otherwise. I remember when they changed that. I don't know if it's good enough to take. We will just randomly decide to upgrade the weapon instead. Not being able to... I don't like headphones. I know that they're very popular, but they're just not my preference. I wish that I could eliminate them. Hey, achievements. I'll take those. Trailblazer. Eventually, when you get higher levels, again, if you haven't played before, you get to start with some of your basics biz unlocked. But, again, fresh account, we're just doing it from scratch. We're going to have to go through these lower levels. And we are 3 minutes in and haven't got an XP item, which is not the best, but here we are. Not being able to get rid of some of these items is really going to kill me. Roast chickens. know, I've appeared like 3 times total, only once in voice on a actual stream, and I have it makes me nervous every time. Part of the reason that I wanted to start streaming at all was to get over a little bit of the stage fright and being able to talk a little bit better. I also really wanted to figure out if anybody could hear my cat if she starts being very loud. I hate the sound of my own voice, but I will be watching the VOD of this later. Hey, baby. Getting the range. Oh, wow, we are really starting off this one on hot rolling. Remember when I said I didn't really like headphones? Let's, there's an achievement for dropping it, though. We have to commit to the bet. Pain pickup. If I get rid of it now, then I won't be pressured to get that achievement next time. Let's go. I haven't unlocked a single collab yet, so I can't pull up the menu. Normally there's a menu off to the right here that you can kind of check and see what you have already unlocked, but since I haven't got anything yet, I don't remember if BL does anything with Glowstick, but I know that Glowstick does do a lot of collabs with some stuff. I have a little private bet with myself whether I'm going to get any viewers today. And I don't know where to find that. Hang on. OBS. I'm sure there's a way to see it on OBS, I just don't know how. Boom. Alright, what do we got? Okay, cool. Let's see, what to talk about to myself, about myself. I am, in fact, my favorite topic, so when I do have people, they'll be able to ask stuff, and I won't be able to resist saying stuff. But being by myself in an empty room, that is, again, scary to me. So, here I say it. We don't really need the lifesteal right now. We're just gonna go ahead and keep doing Yawn Trailblazer. Box. Don't need anything out of that box. Because I immediately take something out of that box. Hopefully I'm not doing anything obscene. I know that it can be frustrating as a chatter to see people misplay a game that you know how to play, but I have a relatively decent... Where did that sentence want to go? I have a decent amount of experience in Holocure casually. I'm also hoping that my sound is balanced right. I have no idea, because I don't want to listen to my own voice yet. Body Pillow be invincible? I think that we're on level 1. We're probably good just skipping a lot of the survivability and just getting our money and running away with it. We can just get to a more advanced stage. It's fine. It's fine. With the glow stick, I probably want something like the, I don't even remember the name of it. The glow stick and the, I think the idle mic, I want to say. There's a collaboration in there somewhere. Yep. I'm not gonna say no. Go away. Well, okay, so there's hardly any upgrades that I've unlocked, so I guess we're gonna be seeing a lot of repeats. There we go. Psycho Axe and BL is my favorite combo. It's just very nice AoE damage. Panic not, we can actually get out of here if we wanted to, I just don't want to. New player tutorial. Later in the game, there will be ultimate abilities that you can unlock to allow them to do stuff. Kirata's is a self-revive upon death and also just makes a ring of fire. Achievement get. I am amazing at this game. I keep looking at chat like there's going to be anything there, and I'm constantly disappointed. I find that the symbiotic link between chat and streamer to be very fulfilling as a constant chatter in different streams. On a different account. Don't try and find me. Docs me, bro. We're just gonna try and... I should probably just finish Dancer. I believe that it's only 3 steps and then it'll stop showing up as recommended. Get more items showing up. There's an incredible dichotomy between me mentioning stuff for brand new players and then describing absolutely none of the other mechanics. So, friggin' figure it out. Holocure really does have one of the best gameplay loops in, I know it's based off Vampire Survivors, yada yada yada, but being a fan of Hololive, I never have actually played Vampire Survivors. I don't know if that makes me some kind of filthy casual or pretender or something. We'll get up that first collab. Yay! One of the windows got opened yesterday and left open for a while, so all of the allergens have invaded my house. And I'm attempting to make the best of it and continue to not put off my anxiety increasing tasks just to get over personal comfort. I am going to get better at this, probably. Thank God the PNG tuber does not, show what I'm looking at. Then again, I know that Callie it's a charm point that she looks up and to the left a lot. Not one of the ones that I watch often, but I've seen the clips of her where she just checks her third monitor up there. Yeah, so big Hololive fanboy over here. I can probably talk about not everybody, but I have a passable knowledge of most. And I know that I should watch more of the boys than I do. I just... And this is gonna sound rich, but I prefer to watch female VTubers. It is hilarious because I am objectively not female. Music in this is just long enough to not be... I mean, it's repetitive, but it's not annoyingly so. Dang it. I got hit at the end. Part of my nervousness is keeping me from swearing. That will happen later, I assure you. This is something with fire. Oh, the fire pools. That'll get me a... I know that that is unlocked already, so I'll be able to get a blazing fire. Can't wait for the age inappropriate nonsense. Okay, so now that that is maxed and the DL is maxed, any second now, I will get... Any second now. Oh geez, is Collab's actually an upgrade that I need to get? It's been so long. Okay, never mind. There we go. So now that I have unlocked a Collab, I will have these whirling blades do a butt ton of damage to everything. And the only reason I need to move now is because Kiara's dancer talent needs you to move around a bunch. One of my favorite ways to play this game is actually the no move. I will just play Sana specifically, get a bunch of AoE nonsense, and then with her passive increasing the experience grab and all that, you just stand at spawn, absolutely do not move. She has an omnidirectional attack, so you don't even need to point at anything, and then just sit there for the entire thing. Especially after you get a couple upgrades for your baseline stats, you can just avoid everything. Get a body pillow on you, you do fine. Hollow bomb, I don't think so. I think we are looking for... Oh yeah, here's that menu. I think that we are looking for the fire... the lava bucket. That is it. There we go. I was about to take the other one without actually picking this up. As one is wont to do. We're doing great. I don't see how we could possibly lose this run. That's called Chekhov's gun as a literary device. Or irony. One of the two. I almost didn't recognize the sapling because the first one that I saw was just lit up with damage icons. Yes. Again, it's been a little bit since I've actually played this game, so sorry if I'm a little bit slow at stuff. This game can be played one-handed if you click with the left button. Do with that as you will. I don't think that pixelated 2D art is necessarily my jam, but hey, I'm not here to judge anyone. I think I'm gonna actually pick up this one, which is like ends up making big pizza pies of damage across the screen. Don't call it a comeback. I was never here to begin with. I can see why starting streaming is intimidating to people. I have no idea what to talk about. Ah, my first chatter. Hello, Yang. Welcome in. We got probably 30 seconds before the screen is about to be swamped by these bad boys. I am a proud KFP off screen. I got my merchandise actually sitting on top of my computer. Yep. They have all these areas with no special attack or stamps. Well, you see, this is a fresh file, starting from scratch. My main account on a different name has a whole bunch of stuff unlocked. This one, however, don't got nothing. This is literally the first round on the first game on the first playthrough on this account. I just happen to know what I'm doing. We'll get stamps. I want to get the ultimate abilities first, and then... Is fan letters a thing you need to unlock, or do those just happen? I don't remember. Because those are, like, permanent buffs. I'm starting to question if the thing that you pair with this even exists. Yes, yes, I am amazing. Do not ever doubt me. Ugh, maybe... If it's that expensive, we'll probably just do it later. I don't want to get caught in the middle of this nonsense. I don't even have a revive. I remember, so I've been playing Holocure since before it migrated onto Steam, back when you had to download it off of an issue website. And now, or at least it was, the most popular game on Steam for free. And it's got all the new features and business. I've never even set foot into the Tower of Hope or Doom or whatever they call it. Oh my god, I'm so slow. I am slow but inevitable. There's public version. That might actually beat me. I don't think I got in right away. I want to say that there was a little bit of time before I picked it up. I may just graduate from life already. I mean that with love and not the actual person, just this small Emmy right here. Brrr. See, first win. Told you. Okay, so which items do I get? Piggy bank. Now we can start. Oh, we're gonna get all of the different. There it is, Fanbean. I thought so. Everything. You have the separate versions, so you have different instances of it downloaded. Or no. There's a special attack. We need that. We want to be able to eliminate stuff I don't want. I'm gonna grab one of these, and unlike some people, I will actually use the dang thing. That's cheap enough. And stamps. Is that for speedrunning purposes? I know that sometimes people will get different, have different downloads for different, what is it that I learned about recently? Grand Theft Auto speedrunners will always use one particular download because it will have, they accidentally broke the wave physics, so you can pretty reliably do the speedrunnings on that one, whereas you'd have to fight random waves if you're doing it without it. Support item. Let's see. Achan has projectiles. We will do this one. That's fair. I have external hard drives filled of stuff that I don't ever think I'm going to use. Body pillow is good to have. It's my favorite survivability. That's necessary now that I have the shield. I'm a doofus, me doofus. Absolutely. And not just because it's my favorite survivability item. The R34 Iago is also pretty neat. Nope, not strong enough yet. Not strong enough for TV. Okay, just by sheer weight of numbers, having very low base stats that aren't increased by upgrades yet, this level is more intensive than I remember it. Man, I love all the references on the TV. Stamps! And one of the best stamps to begin with. Let's go. Pro tip, if you subscribe right now, you'd be the first subscriber to this channel. If you wanted to get on the ground floor of a brand new streamer who may or may not continue doing stuff, you will either get more of my content, or you might never be bothered by it, so it wouldn't even matter. So there's literally no reason to not subscribe to me and to fulfill my low subscriber goal of 3. Yeah, buddy! This game likes the pitch. Love that. Solo weapon, max marketing, and only the recommended stat upgrades. Not specifically, but that does sound like it would be an intense experience of essentially trying to Toho dodge all of the enemies forever. I'm pretty sure there is one achievement for doing the just the item run. Stop moving, you. We take those. It's free. God, that is... It is kind of ironic that I don't like playing difficult games like Elden Ring or like bash your head into the wall type games, but I know that those type of rage games, those type and rage games are really good at giving you that experience of overcoming something at the end. I just don't necessarily have the patience for it without some kind of reward in the meantime. I like to see steady progress more than honing my skill and getting... I'm always going to be drawn to this, I should not. Than getting the reward at the end. More of a strategic gamer in that way. Kind of like fighting games. I've never been able to get into fighting games because you have to memorize the components, but having seen professional fighting games players do their thing and like learning the mental state that you have to be in once you've gotten the perfect game mastery. That's got to be a feeling that is incredible. Others are masochists. Yes, I prefer inflicting pain more than actually dealing with it. I can take 30% more damage. Now, don't get me wrong. I know I immediately took an item that'll have me taking more damage. However, that is a gameplay mechanic. And I just plan on not being hit. This is a do as I say, not as I do kind of situation. By the way, if I have you here for a second, can you tell me if the audio's okay? Because I have no idea. This is... I spent like 2 days tweaking my audio settings. But I don't know the actual output on YouTube if I'm talking over the game, if the game's too loud, anything like that. So if you could test subject 1, let me know if there's anything wrong. Not really a crit character, so I think we're just gonna... Okay. Is this the fonted streamer luck that I've been seeing everywhere else? Because this is the second round ever, and I have got 2 of these super items already. Man, if I knew that the streamer luck was going to tip the scales this far, I would have absolutely been doing this years ago. Volume in general. A voice or the game, or yes? Let's see. I think... Let me know how that is. Okay, it's a little bit loud in my ear. We'll get there. I believe in me. I'm gonna go get some lottery tickets right after this run. Nah, we're only 7 minutes in. Out of what I'm planning on doing at least 2 hours today. We'll be fine. I'm more concerned about it being balanced and loud rather than anything else. I don't know, because you can always turn your sound down, but I've had issues before where a streamer, their entire setup is just a little bit quiet, and then I can't blast it on my headphones any louder. So that is one thing that I would like to avoid if at all possible. Yeah, rewatch the VOD. I'm one of those people, which is apparently common. I don't like the sound of my own voice, which is a thing I have to get over, but we'll burn that bridge when we get to it. villains? Running low on spaces, but what else am I gonna get? We'll max this out first. The only thing that I really checked before diving into this was the opening screen BGM. And it did seem a little bit quiet. Oh well, technical details first stream, please excuse. Small indie development company. Not even an LLC. Good heavens. Ooh, man, it just keeps coming up and I keep wanting to click it, but I know it's gonna be a problem. Yeah, it's like because it's part of your own head and it's vibrating in your own ears, you sound deeper. And since you spent however many years listening to your own voice and your own volume, you get used to it one way, and it's kind of like when you see a picture of yourself, like all selfies are natively reversed so that you see yourself backwards, because that's the way you've only ever seen yourself in mirrors, so seeing yourself forward makes the symmetry look off to you. So it's just these little human things that that have always bothered me. Do we pick up? I think this is with Lava Bucket, is the collab I'm thinking of. It has something to do with fire. I'd like the fire breath. Nope, walk through my fire. I am the one who flames. I was watching somebody earlier today play Left 4 Dead 2 with the Hololive mods, and for whatever reason, Miku's model would break every time that one of the zombies died, and got this giraffe neck. And it was really immersion breaking and really funny. I would prefer to get something other than Pacifist Stamp, but he just got a bunch of damage right now. I guess I could unironically start saying stuff to just the fourth person derogative chat. Literally didn't want that. Okay. Who's your favorite to play? Either Kiara or Sana, actually. Sana is probably my favorite just to glide around the map wistfully and just everybody dies near me. I also enjoy Suisei just because the really big numbers. Okay, I'm not going to mess this one up. I don't even remember the button for the active ability. What was it? Yeah. Totally what I'm going for. Just need a crowbar, right? Okay, I think we could probably... There it is. Truly. It's move around and point sword, which takes up half the screen, and try not to walk through the worst enemies. That's the playstyle. And if you do, you got a shield. It's fine. She just happens to be my Kamiyoshi. Which, for those of you not in the lingo of the VTubers, means the one you support above all the others. Alright, let's get that collab down pat, and there it is. Endless piano. I'm really hoping eventually that there's one of the bigger collabs, whatever they're called. You know, I like to do challenge runs. The challenges are fun, but another reason is that I really want to emphasize the characters' kits. That is true, because the characters, some of them are so much different than the others. If you're not used to it, or if you just pick up your favorite, you might be surprised at how differently they play. Like, a bunch of them have these wide sweeping arcs for their attacks. The most efficient way to enchant something, of course, is after the collab. But, like, Gura is, I believe, a dodge character. Kiara is more of a tank character. Dad's a murder character. Because the best defense is a good offense. There it is. Well, it's not injection type Asakoko, and we're doing fine right now. I'm trying to talk myself into it. Nah, I'll pick it up later. A little bit later on in the run. Or if it gives it to me for free, I'll take it. This is not yet. Not yet. In 5 years' time, when I'm a massive person and somebody goes back and rewatches this VOD just for the funsies, they'll be extremely upset that I made that choice. And that brings me great joy to think about. And now they're thinking, how did I foresee that? Is he in my head? Yes. Who would be the weirdest character to play? And honestly, I have no idea. Don't touch. That's something. Oh yeah, don't touch the talons. That's just good etiquette. Gonna pop a damaging ult. Orochimaru Fubuki. I didn't play them a lot, and I don't know if that's because they were so weird, or I just got comfortable with what I was playing and just was grinding them out to get gotcha koi levels. We'll probably pick up Sana, or roll gotcha for Sana after this run, before we get upgrades or anything. So I've got the basics unlocked, it'll be fine. Oh, that's right, the mode switching. I completely forgot about that. Jeez, I'm gonna have to reread what Ochima does. Let's just get rid of headphones because I'm just not going to take it. I'm not doing an HP build. I do remember one run that I did where I think I got offered up a really early study glasses, and then got given for free a lab coat also really early, so it's like, we'll just take it. And ended up like powering way beyond late game, and just getting a ton of extra health, just going straight health with the Piki after it was changed, and just like basically standing in my little circle of death. Did they change one of these at some point? I swear that the small pink one with the microphone was not there originally. Okay. Crits. I'm still not a crit character, so this is fine. We're going for the most bland of stats. Microphones representing ASCII. Yeah. It's time. I'm not even doing a money run, I just don't care. Mightn't we fail the DPS check? Nope. Never didn't have it. Hey, no, you get some help. It is the prerogative of the streamer to tell the chat to get some help. Get out of here with that. I remember when, before any of the ID girls were even a twinkle in the eye of the developers, people were thinking, oh man, Kayla's got to have, like, they should really give her the most complicated, skill-intensive character ever, just to make it more difficult for her to get good at herself. Which would have been the best troll. Ooh, regretting the Halu a little bit at this moment. They're getting awfully close to me. Gentlemen, please, don't touch the streamer. Hey, we got a Vivi. Seconds-ish. Really wish I could remember what button the shield invulnerability thing is. And away I go! One of my other Oshis. I have this sort of developed trauma around calling people my Oshi because other than Kiara, anybody in Hololive that I decide to call an Oshi ends up graduating within a year. It is really depressing. Because I like Sana, I like Achan, I like Mume, but... Control. Excellent. Someday I'll unlock an experience item and just be able to get to higher than level 52 by the end game. Kya! Weaponize this. And Yoshi, some members of Niji. I know some people would pay top dollar. I don't think that's ethical. Which doesn't mean it's off the table. We need to negotiate a price. Hey, researcher's goat. And study glasses, let's go. Roll the big one, and there we go. Ooh, and the outfit. My favorite outfit, too. Okay, this is divine intervention, clearly. No, that's very expensive. Oh, I just wasted all my stuff on that. That's fine. This is fine. Everything is fine. We will absolutely do that stage next. I just wanted to do it with Sana. Let's see, who in Niji do I actually know the name of off the top of my head that is still there? K9 Kuro, I believe. See, it's a double-edged sword because if I am Oshiing somebody that I want to graduate, then potentially that could be a bad person. Y'all. Right. Okay. No, I got it backwards. You're right. Well, this was a good run. Getting used to looking at chat while gaming and not on a character that's already got the defensive items. We'll do better next time. Okay, then who am I thinking of? Who was the popular male Niji streamer? Because I know some people who actually do Oshi him. I just cannot for the life of me remember the name right now. I think we're going to hold off on face mask for the time being. We'll come back on that. Stick a pin in that one. I know there's a bunch of drama going on, and I don't want to be a part of that in a debut stream, unfortunately. Give me like 2 or 3 streams before I start getting political about stuff. That's it, I think, Vox. Truly one of the streamers of all time. He's been on the VTuber news quite a bit. Not recently, but I just remember his name coming up. Early city glasses, let's go. Yes. I don't want the dramaturgists in the first 30 seconds of me being online. Big. Like I said, let me get established first, and then we'll talk about the fun stuff. Oh man, life is painful when you don't automatically heal. Oh baby, a triple. And there's my healing item. Power out some SETI glasses real quick so we can move on to other stuff. Sana occasionally has really good crit, so just not right now. I don't know. It's definitely not a Sana upgrade, but I really like CEO's Tears as a general upgrade. Let me just take all the damage that I can real quick. Well, we'll hold on to that one in my inventory. Truly one of the great upgrades of all time. You know, it's a lot easier to dodge this crap when you've got a couple movement upgrades in you. my timing is all off. A limiter would not be bad either, just because at this low level increasing the pickup range by some amount, I don't need to, would be pretty good. I want to play some Holocure. Yeah, that's one of the problems that I have watching this game, is definitely getting the urge in the middle of it to just boot up the game. The biggest problem that I've had in the past doing that is that if you're watching it and you are playing it, the sound cues from one game will make you think that something's coming, or that you're taking damage, and you'll start to panic, and you're not actually the one taking that damage. Should probably just get the skills out of the way, because they're low investment in upgrades, and then you're just done with them. You don't have to look at them anymore. How did I not pick that up? We're gonna have all the attack and all the not move later. Good on the healing for the moment. Just need more damage. I'm gonna stay hydrated, kids. I have had heat exhaustion before, and it is not fun. It's actually not that hot today. What do the stars do? I don't know if I know that. Nightly milk. Build the special meter. Oh, okay. I don't know if that's written anywhere or if I just haven't read it. So I like to break conventions, and I am a VTuber that can read. Take it. I'm not sure why I'm pointing my arrow at people. It's just more a matter of intent than actually threatening anything with attacks. It's best practices. Yeah, that's it. Definitely made it past into the mid game now. in that gamer flow state where I'm not thinking out loud. Not thinking at all, actually. Just kind of moving around the map. You know what I should do? Just keep a list of topics I talk about on my phone. Like random weird facts about eyeballs or something. What if there's a race car sauna builder who just moving at 1 billion miles an hour once every about a fifth of the time? Through the wall, gamers. Very few. I think we still want, because the sun is passive, I think we just want the BL and Murderer's Axe. Achievement. I'm pretty sure that means I've unlocked Limiter now. Move your Jupiter-sized Tukasana. Oh, well, there we go. Flesh wound. Amazing. Defensive item. There's my limiter. There's some bandages. Okay. Now, let's actually get some recommended upgrades. We definitely want some speed. Damage so we can kill some stuff, and haste. Still got some left. Life is cheap. Crit is cheap. Cool. This is definitely part of the we get better over time nonsense. Quick dash. Let's do that one. There's no part of this level where everything shoots missiles at you. So there's always going to be a time where I want to not be where I'm at. Very early on solo stamp. That is lucky. course, I immediately forget about the solo stamp and pick up a weapon. We're doing great. Should buy another eliminate. Healing item of choice, probably not Uber Sheep, because I usually like to pick up Uber Sheep if I'm going for a Sake build, and I don't think I have the other ones to get the Super Collab, to get the extra special AoE Healy item. Already doing a lot better than this point in the last round, so clearly we just needed +1 in movement stat. That was all that we were missing. I choose to believe that he's playing Holocure and didn't leave the stream, because I don't have that analytic up. I'm just that inspiring of a character. I get other people to want to do what I'm doing. A natural born leader. Almost do a standing in place at this point. Almost. They're getting a little bit close though, unfortunately. Special. I'm not even using my special all that often, except for panicking. Which I guess having a more active panic button is a strategy, or I could just not be put in danger. So I have some control over my destiny. pass. We just continued up to the orb. Breastplate. Another defensive item, but it does do damage. And it would reduce the incoming damage onto the shield. Yeah. I think breastplate's a pretty good item right now. Spider Cooking Max so that we can kill all of the flyers coming in from off screen. I've seen Lava Bucket in the last 2 runs at all, but I think that Psycho Axe is the better one to take for Sauna. What? Okay, so the Lava Bucket does do an area on the ground, which synergizes with it more. Yeah, okay. I've talked myself into it. That out so I don't have to look at it in the upgrades anymore. Hey, free fan beam is fine. Now, if we get the light sticks, we get a new collab. Echo Stamp's pretty good. The solo stamp is quickly running out of usefulness. We will be ditching that at the first opportunity. Really late Researcher's Cloak, 7 minutes in. I don't think it's worth it anymore. Again, the hypothetical person years later going, no, it's still fine up until the 10-minute mark. At least 8.5 minutes. How dare you? Awaken Sonos. Again, really light study glasses, but I'm probably going to be seeing a bunch of that from now on because I've used my one element already. Oh well. There's that that standstill stamp, which actually would be pretty decent right now. We'll pick up the Nurse's Farm as the healing item. Alright, the build is coming together. But not yet. I have to move the boss. Ooh, that's actually a decent amount of knockback. Hold on. If I could get the crowbar, then I should be able to just keep everybody away forever. So how you doing, chat? I think we can definitively say we're doing a little bit better than the last run. Get some XP while we're just chilling. I'm trying to divine the pun in all right. Might be because I only got like 4 hours of sleep last night, but it is not coming to the top of my head if that is a reference to something that I've already said. Or if it's a reference to something Sana did. I could go either way. I have already deduced that you seem to know at least a little bit about VTuber culture and could be making a reference that is gone over my head somewhat. I'm bigger than you. Oh my god. Yeah, the literal lowest hanging fruit of making a pun on your own name, and I missed it. Yep, definitely need to get more sleep before next one. Yep, enough. Get out. And by that I mean don't leave yet. That's just the common response to the pun. It's telling the person, get... Also, welcome back. How did your Holocure run go, if you went and did that? It could be that my voice is just so soothing and ASMR-like in all ways that if I turned off the game music, I might be able to lull somebody into a false sense of security and sleep. Nobody's ever said that before, but I can assume. Damage. We need more of our own lava buckets. It's not without stat ups and no other weapons or items. Nice. Money. Money, you say? Go all in on the not moving right now, and they're just not gonna move. Oh, there's the crowbar I was talking about. The bomb. Yes, I don't need more AoE. I need pictures of Spider-Man. Unfortunately, the fan beam means that I have to point at people. Other than that, Sauna's pretty much just set it and forget it. Movement is a curse. I'm gonna take the chicken's feather just because if I'm standing still and don't notice right away, I'll have my get out of free card. Sana does have that little minimum distance thing going on with her attacks, where you can definitely mess up and get within her range, and then the only thing doing damage is gonna be the other AoEs that she puts out. Max out Lava Bucket, that's fine. Actually, I was gonna say, Lava Bucket and cooking is a collab. And it also seeks out the enemies a little bit more than just regular Lava Bucket. So they will, in this part of the level where they're all concentrated on the left-hand side, then, yeah, it's all coming together. Enchant this. Perfect. Pick up these coins because I need coins. Shields to warn, upgrade your health item. Do we go into BL plus Psycho Axe? I think that we don't have enough time to max it out, I don't think. So I think we'll just stick with the getting the glow stick fan beam collab finished. Maybe if I'd gotten one of those EXP items a little bit earlier, I could have made it, but I'm just not seeing it. Getting 2 collabs at this point with no XP upgrades or XP boosting items at all. Never touch me. Oh god, it's touching me. Never didn't have it. Funny, I never used to have allergies growing up, but something changed in the last 3 to 5 years, and suddenly something that springs up whenever it rains gets my throat all messed up. best part about Sana's ultimate ability is that it pulls all the EXP. So if you are doing a serious no-move run, you actually get to collect some of the stuff at the periphery that normally you just wouldn't. It's not going to get you a lot of items or whatever, but it's something. Maxed out both of them. Collapse should be dropping any second now. I'm a genius. We'll finish off Body Pillow, get it to 5, get some new upgrades in there, and at this point we just do whatever we want. Like, there's one wave where you have to move around it, and one wave where if you stand perfectly still, it avoids you entirely. Do I need to put a warning flashing lights hashtag in my description or something? Yeah, but with the breastplate and the body pillow, I just barely take any damage from range. Okay, there's a lot of damage. The game is mocking me. As soon as I say something, it just decides to contradict me. Recharger's cloak, no. What did I get rid of? Anyway, it's time for that Psycho Axe and Diablo combo. Just off the rip. Let's go! Okay, DPS check. I think we have less damage than we did last time. This isn't good. Well, we survived, but at what cost? Okay, thanks game. I appreciate the triple. Your ass barely managed to defeat that boss. Here, you can use this. Enchant the book. Just evenly spread around our upgrades like a fine cloak. That I have a no move going on. Okay, so let's just stand here in the middle of staff and not die. Oh, the haste with those glow sticks is incredible. Look at that. Look at that speed. That's my haste is at 104%. It's like a raven here. Continue to walk directly into their doom for the next 5 seconds. And now we run away very quickly because A-Chain is about to come down on top of my head. have one extra life banked up, so we should have this. At this point, the other dudes are just only there to eat the shots from the fandoms. We don't need it. There we go. Toho dodge. I'm really bad at this. Well, not that. Terrible. Get back here. A woman in a business suit. Five of those to the chest. Never gonna get the achievement for going through the entire round taking 0 range damage. Okay, buying upgrades. Stats, straight to stats. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we get speed, get some attack. Social cooldown, not really important. EXP gain up. That's a good thing to invest in. Defense, pickup range, probably pickup range. What's the next smallest thing? Money gain. Probably. You just get the lowest costing things. I don't think I'm going to be pushing past enchantments level 100. HP regen, just a little bit of base. Leaving me with just enough for one gotcha. There are so many characters now. We'll go for the next one. We'll go for one out of gamers and just see who we get. Caillou. That's just a have, as a treat. I think we have time for one more. Let's go with... The thing about Ina is that I keep seeing the Phantom Takodachis as enemies, and I'll try and dodge them, which could put me in range of actual enemies. So let's just do someone who's no longer with us. It's Gura's birthday, I think. So we'll do a Gura. I think we have the requisite upgrades to force our way through this level with little to no problem. I say is this is the first one where we have a really, really bad range projectile level. However, 30-second study glasses is a pretty good start. Reduce damage to main weapon, increasing speed. I think we're just going to leave that on the ground and pick it up later. I do not need to decrease my damage at this time. I'll think about it. It might be worth it, because I know that Gura doesn't get any bonuses for speed, but just being a lot quicker could be the difference. I forget what Guru's passives do, so I don't remember what items specifically are good for her. Well, I might have one more run enough if I continue to run face first into everything and kill myself. Alright, that didn't happen. We're rewinding the clock. Pull it back. Pull it back. Everybody gets one. That's unfortunate. We lose the glasses. That was a good start. In that case, we're just going to concentrate on the trident and not try and get greedy with things. Not off the rip like that. Mainly milk, though. That's a trident upgrade. Nurse's Horn is going to be the healing item of the day. I want to say Gura's actually good with the headphones. Does she have a talent that increases her dodge chance or gives her an extra stacking dodge chance? No, not one of them. There it is. Grants 15% chance to dodge. Yeah, we'll take the vulnerability for half a second. I have really been enjoying Ash again a lot. It's one of the soundtracks that I'll put on at work and just have it going on in the background. And it's always fun to go and watch other people's reactions to it. And sometimes you'll get some music teacher or whatever who actually knows why something is good and can talk about it. It's always fun to learn. Almost maxed on the trident. Then guess we go for headphones and see what else we can. Just going on the straight up white damage roll. I have no idea what's actually exceptionally good with Guru, so I'm just gonna go with what I know. Obviously, there's gonna be a meta and a build. There's that young gentleman. Soon we'll be attacking the left side and the right side of the screen with my auto attack. So it looks like abilities do the debuffing stuff, so abilities that deal multiple hits very quickly is probably good. And then there's that. Really did not think that went through very well. We'll do it one more time. This will be the last attempt. Pass or fail. Would be more difficult than the other characters I've picked so far, so... We'll get it, gamers. Injection type Asakoko, that sounds like a real good way to end the run immediately. Probably within 30 seconds. The game's like, oh, you wasted the first two really good starts that I gave you, so now we're just not going to give you much. I think I'm once again getting into the that kind of flow state where I can talk a little bit more now because I'm more used to it, but I'm just staring at the screen, not blinking. More liberal usage of the ultimate ability this time. I take back what I said about the game trying to be more difficult for me, and I think that we've got this one in the bag. I just have to not be entirely dumb. lagging, bro. No, they'll figure out that these are paid actors. I think one of Guru's abilities is self-healing, so I'm probably safe not taking horns at this juncture. I think breastplate might be another good option for Yurei. She's just like her passive can trigger, or you take all these other items that can trigger on damage. It might be better just to go with having maybe 3 or 5 different abilities that could trigger anytime that somebody touches. The age-old gamer question, do I do better at what I'm good with, or do I patch up on away weaknesses? Which one strategically is better? And I don't know the answer to that question. Myself in a corner. Right, max out the headphones. Actually, Guru with the headphones is a cute little reference that I'm unintentionally making towards that little girl from one of the concerts that was dressed up in the Guru cosplay that was enraptured when Guru was up on the stage. I saw that all over Facebook. Not Facebook, Reddit for a hot minute, and it was really cute. Something else to do damage. Let's throw out an axe. That does damage, right? Regardless, what we really need is more attack damage. So a sword sticker would be good. Just leveling up would be good. Getting the upgrades outside of the match would be good. Boss is taking forever to beat down. I can only imagine how long it's going to take me to actually beat down the 10-minute boss. Ooh. Okay. Ah. This has become a difficult situation. I think we need to live more than we need money right this second. Note to the researchers, we've already got the super glasses. Yes to the spider cooking. Damage, yes. Damage is exactly what we needed. Oh my god, I almost died. Face mask would kill me. Like, straight up, with the way that I've been playing, face mask would actually just end the run. Probably good if I'm doing a full-on dodge build, but at the same time, that one hit that gets through. What if Guru would be just awful for a no-move run because she could potentially have the whirlpool open right underneath her feet and pull the enemies closer, faster to her and just absolutely die? Especially since one of her abilities is tagged off of moving faster when she's hit. That could be a disaster. Let's not try that. Only, and I'm not getting paid yet. What we lack in variety we will make up in the ability to take things down. Except that, it won't show up anymore. Should be offered something new. Frozen chicken. I mean, that is something I haven't had before. Alright, here we go. Most obvious of collapse. Ooh. Well, real good at missing and dodging. I like how it stuns the enemies, even if they can't actually be stopped from moving. They just continue to slide on in their little ice blocks. Okay. Great reward. We'll take it. Bandages. I don't think I have any healing abilities that would make me want to take and heal damage. So I think the Nurse's Horn might be better, question mark? Being offered at the same time is awkward. Come here, Mr. Man. You need to stop doing what you're doing. Okay. No, I think we want to get some collabs done. If we can get 2 collabs by the end of this, I'll be happy. We've already maxed out 2 items. We've got the things to pair them with. Things are looking fine, but things have looked fine before on this level. I want to jinx it. They haven't even started shooting lasers at me yet. Oh my goodness. Okay, cool. Another super gorilla's paw. That would be really good if Caillou made it so that if it detects OBS on in the background, it like increased the chances of stuff. This is a little Easter egg for the streamer's luck kind of thing. It's gonna be hidden stuff that's discovered in 5 years. It'll explain a lot. Doing to gamers. Just gotta dodge the massive kamikaze attacks. Nurse's Horn's only 3 levels, right? So if I take it now, it's maxed out. I don't have to look at it. Hopefully we can get an anvil to enchant the BL book before we have to upgrade it. idol costume. We're really going turbo thing. Oh, right. Forgot about that. Well, we don't want to ruin the other crap. Probably gonna get the collab before the anvil. Do I want to sit on it? No, because I don't think whatever anvil bonus I'm gonna get is gonna be better than just getting the collab. We've already got 15% extra damage. What's another miss of 15% damage? Holy cow, that went down fast. And we're going for CEO's Tears next. What does that collab with that I haven't already used? Or is that just a dead ability? Is it Holobomb? Jeez, I need to go back in the wiki and look up some of these things because I have forgotten all but my favorites, really. Has been several months since I picked up the game. You're doing a ton of damage though, look at that. You're dying so quickly. I guess Super Gorilla Paw will do that to an end effort. Soon I will feel comfortable enough to just swear outright on stream. We're just going full CC build, I see. Oh, that would be great when Cecilia gets added to Holocure. Make her a crowd control character. CC, crowd kit. Okay. Glow stick. There's no way that we get it, but I know that if you get glow stick and the collab for it, and then the idol costume, that is a super collab. We're like a million miles away from getting it. We don't, definitely not going to get there, but plan for the future you want, am I right? Play to your outs, as we say in the Magic the Gathering sphere. You got to pretend like if you top deck the thing that you need, that it will save you. So all else being equal, make the decisions that will allow you to continue the game if the best thing happens. Penguins are new. It used to just be the little devil costumes and cat costumes. In costumes, that is. Alright, we have the makings. I say as I immediately take a bunch of damage. C'est la vie. Fanbeam has an upgrade on it already. So there's tiers for free, glow stick. It's all coming together. Where is it? It's down here. Grab the flower. I wonder who the next generation to get added will be, or if they're gonna put multiple generations at once for the next update of Holocure. It's probably like a Discord or somewhere that I could look up to find spoilers on that, but I don't necessarily follow those kind of pages all the time. Enchantment on the glow stick. There we go. This is worthless, so we'll just do that. Okay, here she is. Come here, you spider. Never heard that sound effect before. I don't think I've ever had that happen while I was just going into a menu like that for me to hear the whole thing. Woo! Ah! Again, curse, new stage, dupe. Alright, kids. So this has been my first stream. Not sure if I'm going to go directly back into Holocure or pick something else. I do want to do some hand cam streams. I want to do some streams for like 3D printing and stuff, which is another one of my hobbies. Maybe assembling some stuff. I don't know. Probably gaming. I'll probably pick up something. I might even just do Holocure again. I don't know. If I see a single comment about what I should do next, I'll probably go with that, as I am a man of the people. Anyway, so I'm going to try and figure out how to stop streaming now. And I will hopefully see you next time. Have a good night.